Alrighty, so we are back, and today I want to talk about something that I want to make sure that you guys are taking advantage of before it is too late. You got about another half of a day, a little bit less than that, to start getting on the grind here. Just in case you guys are new, this is what is known as Dokkan Special Day, and in Dokkan Special Day, it is the 14th and the 29th on Global, or the 15th and 30th on JP. So typically, you know, most of the day for the 15th, if you are an American, or, you know, well, for most people, right, unless you live in Japan or over in that time zone, you are going to be doing this mostly on the 15th, and this video will just kind of serve as a reminder to make sure that you are at least getting some reps in on this while you can. This is the Chamber of Spirit and Time event. Now, this is really good. This may or may not be my second time recording this, but this event is really good for just like all-purpose stuff, because you guys can see the description says an event that allows you to raise player rank, character levels, and link level skills or link skill levels easily. Come strengthen your favorite characters, and this does reign true. Now, when you look in here, you guys can see we have some LRs and all that fun stuff. I don't know if we Dokkan Awaken Rose or not. I know we have him. I don't know if we awakened him or not. Yeah, we did. So what we're going to do is we're going to put him on the team, and you guys can see he is level 59, and this is going to work out pretty well for us, right? Basically, what this event is just like the Roshi event on steroids in terms of the link level rate. If you guys can recall back to the 10th anniversary, the Training in the Clouds with Mr. Popo event, this is basically the same thing. But it is a little bit better, if I'm not mistaken. I think the link level rate is a little bit higher. So if you are somebody who is not like a hardcore link leveler, this is the day that you want to do it, because you're not just doing quest over and over again. This stage is going to be giving you more XP than quest. It's going to be giving you a higher link level rate than quest, and it's also going to be able to help you level up your characters. You guys saw that Rose Goku Black was level 59, and we're running this with a boost. So this is going to give us 2 million XP for Rose, which is going to be really nice for the link levels, like I said, or just for like the character level, like I said. So we went from, what was that, 59, and now we're in the 90s, just off of 96 from one run. So this is going to be really good for you to get this stuff done. Now, aside from just link leveling your characters and partaking in the link level event, this is also going to be able to give you 10 Dragon Stones, just essentially for playing the game, right? So if we go over, and we will in a moment, if we go over to the missions tab, this is going to show us that we still have some extra stuff to get. And with that extra stuff, it's going to be Dragon Stones, coins that you can use in the exchange. And you guys can see we went from level 306 to level 308. So that is going to give us another refill up on stamina. And now we're going to be looking really good with our stamina. So if we go over to the missions tab, we go over to event, and then we scroll on down to special day missions, this is what you need to do. You need to clear any stage 3 times. Like I said, this is my second time recording this. The first one just way too much happened on the phone for me to be able to, like, all right, let's just restart. But clear any stage 3 times, clear Turtle School's intensive training. If you guys don't know, it's the Roshi event. You go into the growth tab. It's the one with Roshi, Krillin, and Goku. Very easy. I'll just go over there so that way you guys can see. Event, growth, it's right under here, just right there, or right here, right? Once per day. If you have the power level bonus, you can play it twice. If your power level is over 530,000, you can do that, and then you will be good to go. But if we look at some of the other missions, what you want to do is just go back and run the time chamber event just a few more times, and you should be good to go. So the missions are going to be, like I said, clear any stage 3 times. We've done that. Clear the room, the chamber, the hyperbolic time chamber event 1 time, and then level up any super attack once. So the easiest way to do this, in my opinion, if you want to conserve items or you don't want to be productive about it, which is fine, like you just want to get the mission and save stuff like eyes and things like that, what I like to do is just like find a random SR, turn off the training location, then just put him in right here and do this, right? And you level up your super attack and you are good to go. And that is going to be all of the Dokkan Day missions that you need to do. You go over here, you grab these, and then you go over to the event, right? Grab these, accept them, and you are good to go. That's 10 Dragon Stones, and then I believe 80 total Global 2025 coins, which if you go over to the exchange shop is going to show you some other stuff right here. We go right over, did I miss it? I think I did. Yeah, we go right here, and this is going to give us some pretty valuable items, right? I think picking up the large skill orbs here is going to be really good. These are pretty, these are an extremely rare item to get. Like, these are tough to get. Link skill orb large. These are a little easier because there's an event you can play once a week to get these, so not as uncommon. Meat, the large aged meat right here. This is also very good because, again, just like they don't just hand that out for free. So very good items right there to grab, and it's going to be good for running stamina and stuff like that with an event like the Special Dokkan Day event over here with the Hyperbolic Time Chamber event right here. So you want to make sure you're using your boosts on this. And if you don't want to do anything more than your boosts, I think that's fine. But at the very least, you need to be doing your boosts on this event, right? Because again, you just don't, an event like this just is not around often. It's around at most twice a month. So this used to not be the case. And this is a huge way for you to be able to take advantage of a limited time, buff that the game is giving to a system that's pretty important, right? You want to have your best characters at Link level 10. You don't need to have like random SRs and, TURs from 8 years ago. You don't need to Link level them, right? It's nice to do it, but it's not like a necessity because you're probably not going to be using those characters very often. But the LRs that you're looking at on the screen right now, the Brolys, the new GDC LRs, right? Anniversary LRs, these are, all basically characters from the new banners that came out. These are characters that you need to make sure that you are Link leveling because you are going to be using them in the most difficult content possible. This gives you the maximum amount of buffs, and you just want to make sure you're taking care of that, right? It's not like you need to be, grinding this all day. If you don't want to get to Link level 10, that's completely fine, but at least start getting your Link levels up a little bit, right? I think that's really important to do, just for the sake of your account, the sake of your characters being the best they can be, and just overall, like, what you need to be doing. So I think that's really important. It's something you need to take care of while you can, and the game is giving you an excuse to do so because, again, like, you don't need to be thinking about it very much, and you can just run this with a while you're leveling up at the same time too, right? You guys know one of the core ways to get, not core ways to get Dragonstone, but one of the additional Dragonstone buffs you can get while you're playing is the stones, or the Link level stones that you can get from this specific event, right? Or not from this specific event, but from ranking up, right? And this is easily, like, it's not even close. This is the best way to rank up when you can, right? 2 times a month, you're able to just go absolutely bananas and level up really fast. And this is how, like, you're not going to hit rank 999 or doing this because you just don't have enough time, right? Like, you're not going to hit rank 999 in 24 hours, right? But what you can do is get a pretty significant chunk. I think if I played this for 24 hours, I'd easily be over rank 500 on 0 to Hero, but I don't really want to do that, honestly. Like, I just don't want to get too far ahead of myself, where it's like we have one team and we're level 500. That just feels like a little bit overkill, and I don't really think we need to do that. But again, at least working on these Link levels somewhat is something that's going to be really important. So looking forward to what is next when it comes to the sort of setup for Dokkan Day. The next one is going to be in 2 weeks. We'll have our other part 2 LRs that you can be working on and all of that other stuff. So GDC going along strong. Special Dokkan Day, I think, is just like one of the biggest W's that this game has really ever done. This is just such a nice little like bonus for newer players, veteran players, endgame players, everywhere. There's nobody that like takes an L from Special Dokkan Day being a thing, right? It's just really good for engagement, right, in terms of the game. Now, typically what there would be, this is not going to be the case this time, unfortunately. Typically, there would be like special tickets for banners, but because this is GDC, they just don't want to do that because, they don't want you making out like a bandit on these banners, right? They don't want you to get these tickets, pull the characters. Like, inherently the game wants you to try and spend money and buy stones to get these characters, but in the case of this, we're not going to need to do that. Because again, like it's not an option, but there are plenty of ways for you to summon, plenty of stones to be obtained during the celebration. So don't worry about that too much with the tickets. They will be back when we go back to our normal formatted Dokkan Fest banners and legendary summons, carnivals, all that fun stuff. But for major celebrations, they did make that clear from the start that Dokkan Day tickets are not going to be a part of it, but you still get a very valuable item because if the only way that tickets are more valuable than the global Dokkan coins is if you pull the new characters or like a featured Dokkan Fest LR, right? Otherwise, give me the stamina recovery meat items, right? Give me the Link skill orbs, give me, Kai's, all that fun stuff. All that stuff is way more valuable than just like summons, right? I know summons are more fun and what the sexier pick, if you will, but overall I think that this is a W. So just wanted to give you guys a quick sort of update for Dokkan Day. You have about, when I'm recording this, about 5.5 hours to get in any runs that you need to get in. So make sure you are doing this over and over again while you can. And if you do miss it because I uploaded it a little bit late, I'm sorry. Just kind of the way the schedule worked out. Make sure that you wait around until the 29th or the 30th, and you should be good to go. Keep in mind, you can still link level and efficiently rank up using quest mode and stuff like that, so you aren't just like permanently stuck to Special Dokkan Day for all of these other things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you were new. You could join the Discord with the link in the description if you want to partake with the community. You have any help, you need any questions with team building, stuff like that. Much easier to do it over in the Discord than to ask me in the comments, because it's just easier to see everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did, all that fun stuff. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.